What's your story? It's an important question. Why? Because you're part of a much bigger story that stretches back through history, connecting to hundreds of fascinating lives and events that come together in the person you see in the mirror every morning. That makes it a story worth exploring. It can teach you about who you are, where you belong, and who you might become. That's why FamilySearch has spent more than 100 years building the world's largest free network of people, facilities, and online resources dedicated to helping you find your family history stories. How does FamilySearch do it? You could say it all starts with the world's biggest treasure hunt. We work non-stop with governments, religious archives, and other organizations in more than 100 countries trying to dig up family history records that we can collect and preserve. And we've been doing that for a very long time, since 1894 to be exact. And we found some amazing treasures along the way. FamilySearch has managed to build a library of more than 3.3 billion records. That's well over 12 billion names. By far the largest collection of family history names in the world. Now, we couldn't take all of our newly discovered treasure and just stuff it into a giant file cabinet. Like with any treasure, we take steps to preserve it. For family history records, this means creating a high-quality image of each record. This used to be done on microfilm, a lot of it, 2.4 million rolls. But today, it's done with the latest digital technology. And FamilySearch goes to great lengths to keep these records safe and protected. We store them in a climate-controlled mountain vault in Utah called the Granite Mountain Records Vault. But just because they're locked in a vault doesn't mean you can't get to them. Remember, this is about you finding your story. FamilySearch opens their record scans to over 150,000 volunteer indexers who document the information on the records and make it searchable and accessible to people searching for their family history. So far, they've been able to make more than 1 billion names available on a fully searchable database. Why is that so great? Because it means people just like you can get online at FamilySearch.org and search through a massive library to find their family names. And more than 150 million people have done just that since it was started in 1999. Of course, that's only the beginning of how FamilySearch can help you find your story. We have more than 4,600 family search centers located in 70 countries around the world, staffed with expert volunteers waiting to help you. Or if you ever make it to Salt Lake City, you can stop by the Family History Library. These resources are all free and available for you to use almost any time. So what's your story? Can FamilySearch help you find it? That's what we do after all. Gather, preserve, and share the world's largest collection of family history records. And we're convinced there are treasures to be found when you build those connections to your family, your history, your story. But don't take our word for it. Start your own treasure hunt today. Learn more at FamilySearch.org.